From the YouTube headquarters. This is our Nightline with Olivia Munn. Now, here he is, a man who is funnier, calmer, and cooler than Olivia Munn. And let's be honest, isn't that an easier thing to do than trying to juggle 15 oranges with your head? Mr. Mueller, welcome to Earn That Line, and I am Mueller, and hint. Do you know Olivia Munn, the actress from the X-Men that starred in this one film? Well, it turns out that you probably may be witnessing right now. But she portrayed a psychodoc and made a new saying on X-Men Apocalypse. To once a lifetime, Munn said that her role as Bessie will make her believe one of the addictions of what's life, that life comes out to life and death. But to kind of point here, she's the only one that keep everyone from wearing a mask. Go to some citizens over here and find a way that a cure for the COVID-19 vaccine, which I believe will be like the Paul's Drag Race, where she is the guest judge, and only to pull through one rabbit's foot. Yeah, folks, it's like the Paul's Drag Race here. It's gonna like run out. Then we probably got something more valuable than this. Anyway, well, if Sagala could get in Deadpool's third segment or his third solo film, that could lead to Ryan Reynolds and everyone in the exact same romantic role than Green and Beast. Could be the mutant and a mutant. Michael Fassbender seems like okay, and I just see we'll get a new scene that the Predator and the Attack of the Soul, and the Classroom will ask them to take it to the next level. Any guess, Olivia, and late night TV. Wow, crazy man, but not enough crazy to give little Munn the opportunity he needs here. The needs here. Maybe we need to boot her up to grab more attention in her next phase here. No. Here. Also, another hit. Now, Another hit. Okay, now I get it. Some folks at home about that. They're among and I fight with X-Men, Apocalypse. Get the X-Men fan side. I got on completely running up here. I mean, the Marvel Cinematic Universe here. Then he finally body on the way to Fox. Seems like Fox is line clean to give Marvel Legacy a new boost of comedy to the fans. They kept Liver Monk in the X-Men Apocalypse movie only to grab the next line of defense. Listen, I'm not gonna say much, but there's someone else believing. If any other time that I wish that she would heard this, but I think I should tell her about that one here. She might be an actress now, but that's a matter. Why don't she star in the Spider-Man No Way Home movie? Why don't she at the candle of the Chicago and finally see NX-23 having a with Spider-Man? Talk about that film gaining more weight than ever before. You got Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tom McGuire. What are your wrong is gonna be the next Betty Lee. Don't be ridiculous here. See the grand character that I'm at home right now. And take this idea of this one's here. But folks, what I just say right here and right now is exactly the same time we heard before. I mean, we all know fame is pointed, but fame is exactly one thing to say here. Huh, fame enforcing. Why does little home want to have fame enforcing? Because, Mr. Mueller, if all these folks have said as heard here, you probably might get yourself you probably get yourself feel better when trying to drink tea and water. But might feel better because it can help you clear your throat here. You cannot grab the next intentions to smoke a little cigarettes and then thus become a figment of yourself. Figment of what? Commercial. Okay.
When you watch the X-Men Saturday morning on Fox,
none of you are necessary.
You can expect
I've come to take you back.
edge of your seat action,
You and one army.
extraordinary intrigue,
Bon voyage.
and thrilling adventures.
It's too late.
No! With the X-Men, you can always expect the unexpected.
Sometimes the claws slip.
Don't miss an exciting minute of an all-new X-Men Saturday morning on Fox Kids.
We're going in.
Time for the cowboy and the bartender. Hey, have you seen the disinfector for the Living spray ball? What? You might think you have been enough yet? Well, everyone else is talking about Living for a long time here tonight. And I'm so glad we finally get to talk about her tonight than other actresses here, like Kristen Dunst or Zendaya. Well, to kind of point here, Christina Dunst, in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, Twizzy, if you ask. And so far so good. Emma Stone does play Gwen Stacy twice in the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and Zendaya, she played Mary Jane in two of Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the MCU twice already. So good we have Olivia Munn to finally have one role to play, Cyclops in the X-Men Apocalypse, but playing as Betty Brandux make her something like his own things here. I mean, there's so much folks at home might say this. How much time did we have to celebrate here? Well, kind of that what we say last week when the dog was in our soul. So that puppy was in the spotlight for too many long, and everyone else so talk about getting stuff up to the next point of view. Hey, listen. You think you might know what I'm on? Well, I got Zoe that actually explains her line in the shadows. What? You got Zoe? Come on, Belle. That just plain fair here. Okay, but make it clear. Okay, what role did what role that among she didn't get to play. It's the star. It's the star in. It's the star in the next Captain America movie. Or I don't know because he will play in X. See what is it? No, he will play Madam Hydra. Huh? You mean the Viper? I'm afraid of Viper. That's just playing the X-Men set of point of view. That's one way to say this. I mean, clearly, we talk about the X-Men franchises. We didn't mean the Psylocke's done so many walls away here. I mean, they got in X-Men anime series, the Deadpool video game, Wolverine and the X-Men, he didn't appear in X-Men Evolution, but then she got a better role in the X-Men Last Stand and the X-Men Apocalypse. So Olivia Munn get to play Psylocke in the X-Men Apocalypse, while the other actresses get to play Psylocke in the X-Men Last Stand and get obliterated by the Dark Phoenix. Well, that's true, but think of it. Think of it what happens here when Munn will finally team up with Deadpool to star in the third solo Deadpool film. Oh, come on, Olivia. You got this thing away here. Unlike Olivia Wilde, who does it better, you got the same thing to make this episode a long time. Well, speaking of Wednesday's tough ideas here, what about what happened on Wednesday already? Okay, if Olivia Munn did an X-Men, then Apocalypse with that bad enough here, and stuff here, bartender. What do you mean here? I mean, look at this thing I have it all way here. You got all the wrestling on Wednesdays, and the wrestling move on Thursdays, but you got what? NXT and SmackDown on both Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays. But you forgot that among in the X-Men Apocalypse, she didn't even get the guest star in the Raw brand, or NXT, or SmackDown. Because if you already knew that so much superstar has been in movies, you could have go over to the next side of things here. I mean, think of this here. Think of Munn will play Olivia Ivy in Zack Snyder's the Suicide Squad movie. I mean, James Gunn already did the Suicide Squad away by adding John Cena, and Olivia Munn about you as Psylocke, and you got a story that does have enough credits in her name. Yes, that's a true nature of it, but kind of my point exactly. Okay, so we all knew that already. So how does that even done with this side? Oh, if you're worried so much, you could have asked for a better start. Hey, that's a clear message here. Excuse me, folks. Did somebody left a goat there at the bar already? No, that's clearly not the best time we spend here. But
Cowboy, Larkin, look! Lomas, Muppet, and the spider become friends, and they have developed the very first robotic spider. Everybody evacuate before it slings you with the robotic silk. Oh no.
Well, folks. So listen here, today's that. If Olivia Munn wants to be in the X-Men movies, you gotta let her be in a movie film here. And as for that one at home, please listen to what's going on behind the curtain. Promise me, it will be all good to finally see this. Well, folks, that's all it's told for tonight. But tomorrow night we'll find what I had Terry and Miss Rita talking about to be found in all up to Friday, so with John here down Friday talking about St. Myers. So tomorrow, you got 3 fighting to deal with. That's right, folks. I just said it. So with that, that's the news, and I'm out here. Hasta la vista, baby.